What's going on, guys? KnivesShipFree here, coming at you with another video today. So today we've got another review of a knife. Big shout out to the Lefty Pass Around group for letting me check out this knife. Today we're actually reviewing an OTF. I don't have nearly as many OTFs in on the channel as I would like to, so I think they're very useful. We'll get into that and everything, but we've got a cool one today to check out for sure. But before we get into today's review, y'all give me a like, leave a comment at the end of the video, hit that subscribe button, and click that notification bell. Check out another video I'll have linked, and y'all follow me over on Instagram at Shield Arms. Let's flip this camera around and check out today's review of an OTF knife. Okay, guys. So today's OTF comes by way of EMP EDC. Big shout out to the Lefty Pass Around group for letting me check out this knife. I've got to get some more EMP EDC knives in on the channel because they are doing some really cool stuff over there, and this OTF is no exception. For people who aren't maybe familiar with the term OTF, it means out the front. It's a form of an automatic knife. There's usually either side opening where the blade actually swings out from the side, or an OTF where it actually comes out the front of the handle. We'll see that in a moment. Okay. And I believe that OTFs are very useful, and we'll get into my theory behind that as well. So let's check out this OTF from EMP EDC. Alright, this is the EMP EDC Pulse. Very nice looking knife. Alright, what do we got here? We've got aluminum handles with this nice milling that goes across to give you good traction. The milling is on both sides. They've even done the milling on the pocket clip. Now the pocket clip is titanium. The button is titanium. The handle itself, we're looking at 4.4 inches. The blade is going to be 3.2 inches. The overall length is going to be 7.6. The weight on this OTF is 3.8 ounces. Alright. And this blade, the handle's aluminum, titanium pocket clip, titanium button, and this blade is Magna cut. Very nice blade. I love Magna cut as a steel, and this blade, the way it's designed for an OTF, I think is outstanding. Alright, so y'all know I'm a double above the knee amputee, so I'm totally in a wheelchair, and I think OTFs are very handy because I can literally remove this from either my pocket or wheelchair bag, however I'm carrying it, one hand, deploy it, make a cut, whether I'm doing it as a draw cut like this with this tip is outstanding, or using the jimping that's right up here and doing a push cut. No matter what kind of cut I'm doing, I can make that cut really quickly and easily, deploy back the knife, and put it away. Never have to touch it with another hand. I can hold whatever I'm using, working on in the other hand. It's just very convenient, very useful. I think OTFs as a everyday carry item is extremely handy, extremely useful. Now this blade right here has a nice thin hollow grind on this Magna cut, and that tip comes down, so if you need to do the draw cuts, very easy. Right here, you're not having to go up. And that's one thing where like a spear point or different clip points, you have to go much higher. This, the way this drops down, this blade shape was meant for utility and cutting. and it has been fantastic. The action on this is great. It's smooth, very easy to employ, no problem at all. Good traction on the handle, and because the handle is just very neutral and the milling on the sides, you get a good purchase with no hot spots. And you can use the button for like thumb placement. You can come out here on the jimping. You can do the pinch cuts. Any way you're holding this, it's going to be very comfortable. I have medium-sized hands. I get 4 fingers on here, no problem. Larger hands, not gonna be a problem either. And everything. This has plenty of room on this handle and is very comfortable. Let's do some comparisons, okay? So let's do our standard size comparisons. Let's go with like a pair of 3 and a Demco 80 20.5. So as you can see here, the pulse is almost the exact same length as the 80 20.5, just a hair bigger than the pair of 3. But this category of size knife is what you're looking at with the pulse. Now, I have one OTF in my collection that I want to compare it to. I've got 3 OTFs total in my collection, and they're all from OCASO Knives, which is another great knife company. And this right here is the actual shift in their worn clip. So this is just what I'm talking about being a useful tool for EDC. This shift is just like this pulse. With the worn clip blade right here, you've got all the versatility of operation one-handed with a very useful blade. The shift is longer, this is more compact, but the pulse is taller and it's got a really nice feeling in hand. This is comfortable. This is great. Because of that height, it feels my hand even better. And when you have more hand feeling, you're not having to like squeeze as much and everything to get full grip onto the knife. Where on this one I have to squeeze just a little bit more because it is thinner. So the pulse wins in ergonomics on that all day long. This is a outstanding knife just overall in general, but as far as an OTF and an EDC OTF, I don't think you can get much better than the pulse. Closest ones would be like the worn clip shift from Axial. Those are the 2 that I would recommend. I also did a review on the Bulldog from Tacom, and it was really good for an EDC OTF as well. Let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's video of the EMP Pulse. So guys, what do you think of the EMP EDC Pulse? And what do you think about using an OTF as an everyday carry knife? I think it's an excellent choice and an excellent decision. This is very well made, very good materials, the milling, the ergonomics, the cutting, the blade shape, just outstanding. This pulse is definitely on my top of my OTF list to get. This would be number 1. Sign up for EMP EDC's newsletter and follow them on Instagram, because these come in, like most EMP EDCs, they come in drops. So he gets a batch made and then he does a drop. So you've got to be following them and everything to find out when these drop. So the only downside to this knife whatsoever, and it's no reflection on the knife itself, is availability and everything. I know he's trying to get as many as he can out as fast as he can, but availability, if you're wanting a pulse, you've just got to wait for a drop, grab it, and everything once he does a drop. And I think it's well worth it. So I will definitely, I'm already following them. I'm already signed up for the newsletter, and I will be waiting for a drop on the pulse to grab one to add to my collection. I would like to know your thoughts on EMP EDC and the pulse. Let me know. Y'all give me a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. Check out this other video. I think you might like it. Really helps my channel when you do all that, and I greatly appreciate it. Y'all follow me over on Instagram at Shield Arms. Y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you in the next video.